Episode 13. Welcome back. Tonight's story has no single author. It has been told in Korea for generations, passed from one storyteller to another, long before anyone thought to write it down. Like many folk tales, it begins simply: a mother, a son, and a habit of always doing the opposite of what he is told. But beneath that simple beginning is a story about something many of us discover sooner than we'd like: that love is often easiest to recognize after it has gone. Tonight's story is called The Green Frog. If you're still awake, settle in and let's begin. In case you are awake. The Green Frog. Long ago, at the edge of a quiet marsh surrounded by reeds and willow trees, there lived a mother frog and her only son. The little frog was bright, energetic, and impossible to persuade. Whatever his mother asked him to do, he did the opposite. If she asked him to stay close to home, he wandered deep into the forest. If she told him to swim downstream, he raced against the current. If she warned him not to climb the tallest reeds, he was already there before she finished speaking. It wasn't that he wished to hurt her, he simply enjoyed refusing. Every request became a game, every instruction an invitation to do something else. His mother loved him dearly, but each day left her a little more tired. Years passed. The young frog grew stronger but never wiser. Whenever his mother spoke, he chose the opposite path. The other frogs called him the green frog, the one who could never follow a single word. One spring, his mother became ill. She no longer leapt as she once had, and even crossing the marsh became difficult. The green frog noticed. He sat beside her, brought her leaves to rest upon, yet old habits remained. Even when she asked for help, he instinctively did the opposite. One evening, she called him close. "My child," she whispered, "all your life you have done the opposite of everything I asked. I fear that even after I am gone, you may do the same." She looked toward the river. "When I die, bury me beside the river." She believed he would finally do the opposite, choosing the safe hillside instead. Before dawn, she was gone. The green frog wandered in grief until he remembered her final wish. For the first time in his life, he obeyed. He buried her beside the river exactly as she had asked. Then the rainy season arrived. The river rose. Every day he feared the water would carry away her grave. Whenever clouds gathered, he hurried to the river bank, stacking stones, clearing branches, watching through the night. And whenever rain began to fall, he cried out across the marsh, again and again and again. The other frogs said he was calling for his mother. Others believed he was pleading with the river itself. No one knew for certain. But from that day forward, people said that whenever frogs call before the rain, they are remembering the green frog. The little frog who spent a lifetime doing the opposite only to discover too late that the one thing he truly wished he had done was listen. That was The Green Frog, a traditional Korean folktale. Unlike many folk tales, this one doesn't ask us to believe in magic. Instead, it offers something quieter: a reminder that love is often made of ordinary moments, a request, a conversation, a chance to listen. Perhaps every culture keeps a story like this close, not because it explains why frogs call when the rain begins, but because it understands something deeply human: that regret has a way of arriving long after the moment that could have prevented it, and that sometimes the people we think will always be there are the very people we forget to hear. Thank you for spending part of your evening with me. The next story arrives next Friday at 9 p.m. IST. Until then, good night.